Okay, guys, so we're going to be checking this out. It's quite simple, actually. So this exercise sheet tells us to learn a decision tree using the algorithm from the lecture and the Gini score as importance measure on the following example. So we have three attributes: savings, assets, income, and the binary target, so good or bad, and 8 example data points. So they ask us, okay, how can we create a decision tree, right? That will like be the best case scenario without having to check like uh, a faulty order. And you'll see what I mean. So basically, what you have to do is first focus on each of the ways we measure the credit risk, okay? So in this case, we go down and we look at the savings first, for example. We just focus on savings. We have three cases, right? Low, medium, or high. So let's start with low. And what we do is we mark the low ones. Well, we mark the low ones, yes. And we see the credit risks. So you can see that we have bad, good, and bad. So that means we have 2 bad and 1 good. So what we're going to do is we have 3 total elements here. So 3. And we're going to do 1 minus 2 to the 2 over 3 to the power of 2, so squared, plus 1/3 squared. So we effectively put 1 here, 2, 2, and 2 here, and we square the values, we sum them up, and we subtract. By doing so, we get the following. So let me just put my calculator here, because I could not be like bothered to do it by hand. 2/3 plus squared. Like I know you can technically like do it in your head, but honestly, why would you? So this is 4/9, or equal to 0.44, 0.444. And then we do the medium now. So same concept, right? Medium. So medium, medium, and medium. So we have 3 good, right? So 3 good, which would imply that we have 1 minus, and then 3 over 3, right? Squared is 1. So 1 squared is 1. So this is 0, effectively. And then we have high. So let's check high. Right? High. High. And high. So 1 good and 1 bad. 1 good. 1 bad. So we effectively have 1 minus 1/2 squared plus 1/2 squared. So let's put that in the calculator. Oops. Made a little mistake in there here, guys. So we just it's 1/2. So this is 1/2. 0.5, right? So what we do now is we take these things, right? And we're gonna sum them up all together. So what we do is basically what we do is, in this case we have 3 entries. 3 entries. In this case we have 3 entries. And in this case we have 2 entries. So overall we have how many entries? 3 plus 3 plus 2 is 8 entries, right? So we do, okay, 3/8 times its respective value plus, right, 3/8 times its value, in this case 0, plus 2/8 plus times 0.5. So we just effectively are creating a system, and we have the following value. Hold on. This will give us the G-score, the Gini score for savings to be 0.295, basically. So that's for savings. And now we do the same thing for assets. Right? Pretty simple crap. So let's take the assets again. In this case, we have low, medium, and high as well. So let's just write them down. Low, medium, or high. Oh, my back is killing me. So let's try with low first, right? So low, oops, low. There's no more low, so we have two bads. That's effectively pretty bad. So two bads. So in this case, it's going to be 1 minus 2 over 2 squared. 2 over 2 squared is going to be 1, 0. So that's going to be 0 for two entries. Now we do medium. Medium. So this one, this one, this one, and this one. So 4 mediums, actually. And they're going to be 3 good, 1 bad. 3 good, 1 bad. 1 minus is going to be 4. So 3/4 squared plus 1/4 squared. That gives us the amazing number of, hold on, let me get it correctly, squared, oops. I'm not trusting my calculator. Hold on, guys. Oops. 3/4 to the power of 2 plus 1/4 to the power of 2. Yeah, is that looking good? Yeah. That's 3/8 or 0.375 for 4 entries, right? And now let's check the high entries, which is 2, I suppose. So 1 and 2. So that's going to be good and good. So that's going to give us 2 good. So 1 minus 2 over 2 squared is 0 for 2. So now we can just ignore these 2 entries. So we're going to only have, we have 4 plus 2 is 8. So 4 divided by 8 times 0.375. How much is that? 4 divided, by 8 times 0.375. And that's going to be, that cannot be it, dude. Hold on. Yeah. That is 0.1875. So the Gini scored for assets is this, right? And now the last one is going to be income. So income, okay, let's check it out. Let's check out income. So in income, we have 3 different cases. We have, let me just copy this, because I don't want to be coming up and down. We have lower than 25. We have between 25 and lower 75, or greater or equal to 75, right? So we delete this, and we are going to check it out. So let's move this table down so we can see properly now. Okay. So let's check this guy out. This one, this one, this one. It's 4 entries. And it's going to be 3 good, 1 bad. 3 good, 1 bad. So that effectively gives us 1 minus 3/4 squared plus 1/4 squared. And then we do lower than 25. Lower than 25. Let's erase this. Lower than 25, lower than 25. So 2 bad, 1 good. All right. 2 bad, 1 good. 2 bad, 1 good. So 1 minus is 3. So 2 to 3 plus 1, 3 squared. And now we check the last one, which is going to be just a singular case. So greater equal to 75. And that's going to be 1 good. 1 minus, so 1, 1 squared is going to be equal to 0. And now we do this math. 1 minus plus squared, squared. Okay. So 2/3. The next one is 1/3. It's going to be 4/9. So this is going to be 0.444. The next one is 1/4. And what was it? 3/4? 3/4, yeah. 3/4, 3/8. 0.375. So now that we have this, right? Oh gosh, we just have to simply, this is gonna be 3 entries, 4 entries, and then this is 1 entry, I suppose. So 5, 8, yeah. So it's gonna be 3/8 times 0.444 plus 4 entries times 0.375. And then this is going to be 1 entry, but it's times 0, so it doesn't matter, so ignore it. So this will effectively give us 3/8 0.444 plus 4/8 times 0.375. 0.354. So the Gini score of income is 0.354, right? So now that we have this, all of this Gini scores, you can see that the least one is going to be assets, and the greatest one is going to be income. So in this case, the best thing to do is to categorize our graph by assets, okay? First, and then we do savings and then income. So if we do assets first, oh my god, dude, this guy, I swear to God. Okay, so we do the assets. In this assets, what we want to do is take these guys, right? And we check, okay, let's see which one are medium and which one are not. So in this case, we're gonna do low, medium, high, and what we do now is, what do we do? Well, actually, yeah. What am I doing, dude? I'm getting kind of confused, you guys. I'm sorry. So low, medium, or high. And then you basically want to write, well, we have some are bad, some are good, and the medium ones we don't know. We don't know. Right? So we're going to write like so. And so why don't we know the medium ones? So let's check it out. So whenever we have lows, low, oh no, on assets, sorry. So let's focus on assets first, oops. Low, low, right? And then on high, we have good and good, right? So as you can see, we always have a consistent pairing of good or bad, depending on high or low. But a medium, we don't know. A medium, we're like, oh, we have this. There's other ones that are a combination of good and bad. So what do we do there? Well, we no longer are going to define them via assets, rather via savings. So let's take the saving ones, savings, and now focus, right? The savings can be either medium, low, or high as well. So medium, low, or high. So low, medium, high. And simply put, we can take a look at this and see the savings, low, medium, and high. What do we check? Okay, we're going to check the medium ones now. This, guys. And we're going to do it via savings now. So we're going to focus on savings. Right? So, for example, whenever we have low savings, this is good. So this is going to be good. And whenever we have medium, it's also good. Right? But whenever we have high, it's bad. And you can always see it. Here and here, medium and low are all good, but high is bad. And there we go. We're done with the exercise. This is simply it. So basically, it's just having the Gini scores tell us which one we should take first. And by that, I mean the lowest Gini score is the best class or thing to measure with. And then once we get to a point where it's like mixed up, we take the next one, which will be savings. And that's about it.